the travel mean? Travel is the movement of people geographical location. Travel can be done by walking, cycling, take a train, ship, bus and airplane. But we still can travel with or without luggage. Next, what is the benefit of travel? We have the opportunity to learn other language. It's easy to make connection with citizens and can use them in contextual situations. Learn other language can be a career of someone. Every country have their own historical site. For an example, Malaysia have a historical site in Malacca, while in China they have the Great Wall, which is the longest defensive wall in the world. Moreover, we are able to generate the national economy. Government should find a way to improve the national economy. And the last but not least is, we must not touch on sensitive issues while talking about other culture. We can learn about their traditional attires, festival, and the way they apply their culture in daily life.
Culture and tradition. Globalization has shrunk the world smaller to the point where tradition and culture has crossed between borders. As we know, culture and tradition are the soul of every country. All countries have their own unique cultures to live by. By traveling, we can get exposure and learn more about their cultures. South Korea is one of the homogeneous countries that still maintaining their cultures and traditions even though they are the big country. Even though they are using their own language, Korean pop culture is still increasingly recognized by the international community and become a global phenomenon. For example, South Korea part BTS to their performance in their traditional attire, hanbok. Japan, the most advanced metropolis in the world. As we know, Japan do have a great and futuristic technologies that make it different than other countries. Japanese government developed modernized and environmentally friendly technologies that can serve their community. Both are very archaic and a very huge part of Japanese culture and it's become a trend in the world. France. France is the heart of fashion. They act as a center of fashion industry and hold the global fashion capital. Young design always lead to the world luxury fashion industry. Paris are home for many big fashion lines. It is counted as the biggest investment in France's tourism industry.
As we all know, when we travel around the world, we found a variety of different seasons. For an example, summer, winter, spring and autumn. Summer season is the hottest season of the year. We can say the summer season is not as bad as it looks. Countries that are famous for summer are like Malaysia, Australia and Saudi Arabia. Winter is the coldest season. This season makes everyone happy and enjoy all the snow. These seasons are quite familiar in New Zealand, China and Japan. Spring is the most favorite season of the year. The beauty of the flower blossom, the weather is slightly cold and comfortable for everyone. The flowers are roses, lilies and sakura. Korea and Japan are known as the country that have beautiful scenery during spring season. Autumn is the season that have its own beauty and brings the moment of joy and happiness. This season adds extraordinary beauty in nature and the environment compared to other seasons. We can see the beautiful colors on the tree leaf like vivid yellow, rich reddish brown and the scraps of the trees.
Transportation.
Transportation is really important when travel around the world. A necessary means of movement at the destination, which is transport convenience to different places. As we know, transportation has various types like air, land and water transportation. It helps people to travel long and short distances. For long distance flights, it takes more than 6 hours. For example, from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Shanghai, China, it's the fastest and safest way to get there. For short distances flights, it is the other way around which takes less than 2 hours. For example, from Sydney to Adelaide. It is for people who love to relax and enjoy the sea. It takes a long time due to distant destination. As we know, when we are traveling by ship, we can be able to breathe cool and fresh air. It is for those who love to see the scenery. Trains can bring you to places that are nearby in the city. You can take a photo and video to keep it as a memory when traveling. You can go as far as you want in order to find a piece of experience knowledge. Everyone must have an ambition to travel in order to educate themselves to be independent.